Hello everyone, I'm here with Mijken Malone and we're doing an interview for you so that you can get to learn a little bit about her life and how she came to Crossroads Mission. So you had a marijuana addiction since when?
Since I was 13 years old.
Since you were 13 years old. Can you tell us a little bit about why you ended up using marijuana?
I used marijuana to be accepted in my peer group. I used marijuana because my father was a marijuana user. And my parents were divorced when I was at a very young age. When I was 13, I began to misbehave, wanted to be with the rock and roll lifestyle. I wanted to be cool. And so I started using marijuana, and before I knew it, I was using marijuana on a daily basis. And I am 44 years old now. So that's a 30-year drug addiction.
That's a long time.
Yes, it is.
How do you feel right now?
I feel 100% better. There's always going to be bad days, but no, the worst day clean is better than the best day high.
You were telling me a bit about suicide. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you mean by that?
Well, after using marijuana primarily, along with other drugs, occasionally methamphetamine, I had reached an age where I realized that I was an adult and that my life was passing me by. I felt like I was observing someone else's life from behind a wall, the wall that I had built myself with drugs. I was not fully participating in life, in my life. And as I was approaching middle age, I realized that my life was half over and I had accomplished little or nothing of my dreams that I had when I was a child, when I was a youngster, before I started using drugs.
So that led to depression?
That led to depression, which after a while, you know, I was depressed and still using drugs, and you can only get so depressed before you actually sometimes may try to end your life, which I did on 2 occasions.
On 2 occasions you got to a point of actual suicide attempts?
Yes. I was not hospitalized. No one in my family knew, except my daughter, what I had tried to do. Both attempts failed. The second attempt was with carbon monoxide poisoning in the car, and there was an air leak somewhere in the car, and thank God it didn't. I wasn't successful.
Well, I'm very glad for that air leak as well, because you're here, and we're happy to have you here. Tell me a bit about what brought you here, like what made you think about coming to Crossroads Mission?
I participated in drug court when I was 37 years old, and drug court ordered me to go through the New Life program, and I came in unwilling and unaccepting of my drug addiction, even though I was on probation and participating in drug court. They ordered me here. I participated in the New Life program. I did not give myself fully to it. I did not complete my steps. I did not accept Jesus Christ. I went through the motions and graduated, and I also graduated from drug court. Now, although it was unsuccessful in helping me with my drug addiction, it did let me know that there was a place that could help me. And so when I finally got serious enough to actually do something about it, I came here on my own.
So the first time you were here, so you were here twice, right?
Yes, yes.
So you completed the program twice, and
yes.
The program is 4 months long.
Yes.
So you received treatment for a total of 8 months, but the first 4 months, you kind of went through the motions.
Yes, I was just, the term they use is fake it till you make it.
You were faking it till you make it.
Right, and I didn't make it. I ultimately, although I succeeded in the program and I got myself out of trouble with the court system, ultimately I didn't make it because I was still depressed. The 2 suicide attempts that I made were after I completed the drug court because I had such a sense of failure in not cleaning up my life and becoming clean and sober. And I didn't know what was missing. The second time I came and I asked to be let into the program, I think a really big key factor was that I accepted Jesus Christ into my life. I think that was a big one.
How did that happen? I mean, when did you have the opportunity to do that?
Well, you're given the opportunity to do that every day here at Crossroads Mission. They can remind you every day that Jesus Christ believes in you, even if you don't believe in yourself.
That's right.
And I was at my rock bottom, and I just, if Jesus could help me, then I was willing to accept. And once I accepted that in my heart, everything else just kind of fell into place. I completed my step work. I involved myself in my recovery. I involved myself with the people here who worked tirelessly to help me every single day, from dawn till dark. If I needed anyone to talk to, if whatever I needed, my needs were met. Not to mention the beautiful, beautiful facility that we stayed at. The new women's shelter is gorgeous.
You were one of the lucky ones to be there when it was first open, right?
Yes, we were the first group of girls to break in the new shelter, and it was a really big event. There's pictures of me on the wall with my fellowship, my successful fellowship, and I'm very proud of myself. And like I said, the accommodations were beautiful.
So, how is your life different right now than, say, 2 years ago?
The sun is brighter, the birds are louder. I have hope. I have a better relationship with my family members. They trust me. They believe in me. They actually ask me for advice. I'm a part of their life. I'm participating in my life for a change.
Were you not participating how before?
The depression, I would isolate myself. I would just stay home, isolate myself, sleep for days on end. It was just a really, really ugly existence. It was like watching a parade go by, the parade was my life, you know, and I was just a spectator. And now I'm out there participating in my life and making those connections to people and just making a difference, I hope.
So were there any goals that you were able to accomplish because of Crossroads Mission, and do you have any future goals now for yourself?
Yes, I plan to enroll in school. I had already had some college courses back in 1993, and so I'm going to be re-enrolling in school and pursuing a degree. I'm not really sure what degree I want to go after, in what field, but I'm definitely going back to school. There's just so many things that I'm doing now that I just would never have done before.
So if you could say anything and everybody in the community would listen to you and they would do what you asked of them, what would you say?
There's always hope. As long as we're alive, there's always hope for an addict. And it doesn't matter what drugs you're using, drugs, alcohol, pills, or even in my case, I didn't realize it was so much the drugs. It was the depression and the suicide attempts, you know, that ultimately I needed help with. And I'm proud to say I'm not taking antidepressants now. I did it all with the help of Crossroads Mission and God. There's help for addicts out there. And I don't know of any place else but Crossroads to find it.
Well, thank you, Mijken. We appreciate your time. We're very proud of you.
Thank you. I'm very proud of myself.
Excellent. God bless you.
I love you. Thank you.